The legend of Atlantis has fascinated people for a long time. This mythical island was said to be very advanced and powerful. It is believed to have sunk into the ocean thousands of years ago. Let's explore the facts and myths about Atlantis. The story of Atlantis comes from the ancient Greek philosopher Plato. He wrote about Atlantis around 360 before the Common Era in his works Timaeus and Critias. Plato described Atlantis as a powerful civilization that existed about 9,000 years before his time. He said it was located beyond the Pillars of Hercules, which we now call the Strait of Gibraltar. Plato described Atlantis as a large island with a very advanced society. The island had many resources, beautiful palaces, temples, and advanced technology. The people of Atlantis were powerful, but became corrupt. The gods punished them, and Atlantis was destroyed in a single day and night, sinking into the ocean. Plato's story is the main source of the Atlantis legend. There is no historical evidence that Atlantis really existed. Many historians think Plato's story was a fictional tale to teach lessons about pride and moral decay. One of the most popular myths is that Atlantis was a real advanced civilization. People believe the Atlanteans had technology and knowledge that were better than other ancient cultures. Some think the remains of Atlantis are still under the ocean, waiting to be found. Some theories say that the Atlanteans shared their knowledge with other parts of the world before their civilization was destroyed. People think that ancient civilizations, like the Egyptians and the Mayans, were influenced by the Atlanteans. However, there is no evidence to support this idea. The legend of Atlantis is popular in books, movies, and TV shows. These stories often show Atlantis as a perfect society with advanced technology and magical powers. The idea of a lost civilization with hidden knowledge continues to interest people. Some researchers have scientific ideas about Atlantis. For example, the Minoan civilization on the island of Crete was destroyed by a volcanic eruption around 1600 before the Common Era. Some think this could be the inspiration for Plato's story. Other theories suggest natural disasters like tsunamis and earthquakes could explain the sudden disappearance of a civilization. Many archaeological expeditions have searched for Atlantis over the years. They have explored places like the Mediterranean, the Caribbean, and the Atlantic Ocean. While some discoveries have been interesting, no one has found definite evidence of Atlantis. Many scholars think Plato's story of Atlantis was meant to be a lesson, not a real history. The story of a powerful civilization that falls because of its pride teaches us about the dangers of corruption and the importance of virtue. Even without evidence, the legend of Atlantis still fascinates people. The idea of a lost civilization with advanced knowledge and technology makes us curious and excited to explore the mysteries of the past. The story of Atlantis has influenced many works of fiction, like novels, movies, and video games. The idea of a hidden, advanced civilization continues to captivate audiences and inspire creative stories. The legend of Atlantis also makes us think about civilization, progress, and morality. Plato's story reminds us of the dangers of unchecked ambition and the importance of ethical behavior. It encourages us to reflect on our own values and the potential risks of technological and cultural advancement. In recent years, technology has allowed for more detailed searches for Atlantis. Underwater exploration and satellite imagery have been used to look for signs of the lost city. While no conclusive evidence has been found, these searches keep the legend alive and continue to spark interest and debate. The legend of Atlantis remains one of the most intriguing and enduring myths in human history. Whether seen as a historical possibility, a philosophical lesson, or a symbol of human ambition, the story of Atlantis continues to captivate and inspire.